Verse 18, it continues, Anastithi ke lave tope dion. Rise up and take the child. Ke kratison tin hiri su afto, and hold it in your hand. Hiri, a chiropractor, is a derivative for that word. So it's an imperative that God is telling her to do this, to rise up and take the child. Isgar ethnos mega piso afto, for I will make it into a great nation. God is going to make the Ishmael's prodigy into a great ethnos, nation. Ke aneauxen otheos tu ophthalmus aftis, and God opened her eyes, ophthalmology, optometrist, the derivatives. Ke ide freer, idatos zontos, and she saw a well of living water, like a spring. It wasn't a cistern. Ke eporevthi ke eplase ton askon tu idatos, and she went and filled the leather bag of water. Ke epotase to peidion, potable is the derivative. 21:20. Ke in o theos meta tu peidiu, ke ipxithi, and God was with the child, and he grew. Ke katokison in ti erimo, and he grew and he dwelt in the wilderness, and probably the Sinai. Erimo, the hermit, was a derivative. Ageneto they toxotis, and he became a bowman. 21. Ke katokison in ti erimo Pharan, and he dwelt in the wilderness in, this should be Paran, and Paran is down here, the wilderness of Paran, right there on the map, and this is a area in the Sinai desert. Ke eleven afto imitir aftu gineka egis Aegyptu, and Hagar, his mother, Metir, maternal as a derivative, took to him a wife from the land of Egypt. Now it switches over and goes to a story with Abimelech, who we saw in the last chapter 20, who Abraham and Sarah went and deceived, saying that it was his Sarah was his sister. And now it says, Ageneto they into Cairo Aquino, and it came to pass in that time. Ke ipen Abimelech, and Abimelech spoke. Ke oho zath, o nympha gogo savtu, along with Ahuzath, his groomsman. Ke fiho, O archistratigos, Phicol, the archaeology is a head, and strategos is a military term, strategy, the head, or the chief commander, an architect, the chief technician, more or less. Commander tis dynamios, dynamite is a derivative of two. Pros Avraham, to Abraham, Legon, O Theos, saying, O Theos metasu in passing is an peace. God is with you in all things, whatever you should do. So Abimelech sees how God is working in Abraham's life. He wants something like that himself. Nin un omoson me, ton theon, me adikisin me. Now then swear by an oath to me, by God, that you will not wrong me. Me they to sperma mu, nor my sperma the seed. Me they to onoma mu, nor my name. It won't wrong him in any way. Allah kata tin dikesinin in episa meta su, but according to the righteousness which I did with you. Here's a usage of this word dikesini. It's not only an ecclesiastical word in the New Testament, righteousness, but it was a word that was used in everyday usage and righteous ways. It's probably, I don't know what other better word to use in English, but this is what we've chosen. And according to the righteousness which I did with you, you shall do pieces met emu with me. Keti gi isi parokisas enavti, and in the land where you sojourned in it. So the place that he is at and sojourning, that he would be do a righteous thing with Abimelech. Ke'ipen Avram ego omume, and Abraham said, I will swear it by an oath. Ke'elexen Avram ton Avimelech peri ton friaton tu idatos, and Abraham reproved Abimelech on account of the wells of the water. On aphilon to ipedes to Avimelech, which the servants of Abimelech removed. There was out in the wilderness, and these little wells that were dug that had water, and the somehow the servants of Abimelech took over. 26. Ke'ipen avto Avimelech, and Abimelech said to him, Uk egnon ti sepis se to rima tuto. I do not know who did this rima. Earlier we had the word rima as like a word, but it's also a matter. Logos wouldn't be a matter. It would be more of a word. So rima is a matter, a word, a thing, a little more general. Ude si mi apingilas, nor you reported it to me, the double G's and the apingilas, the verb. Ude ego ikusa, nor I heard. Al e simeron, but only today, this matter of these wells. Ke eleven Avram provata ke moskus, and Abram took sheep and calves. Ke edoke to Avimelech, and he gave to Abimelech. Ke theethento amphoteri theathekin, and they both ordained a covenant. And here's a usage of a covenant. It doesn't necessarily have to be between God and man. These men ordained this covenant. In 21. Ke estisen Avram epta amnavis provaton monas. And Abraham set 7, epta, heptagram, 7-sided, here, ewe lambs of sheep, monas, we have the word mono, alone. Verse 29, Ke ipen Avimelech to Avraham, ti isine ap epta amnaris ton provaton, tuton as estis sas monas. Abimelech said to Abram, what are the 7 ewe lambs of sheep, these which you set alone? Ke ipen, Abraham said, Oti tas epta amnadas tavtas lipsi paremu, that you shall take of these 7 ewe lambs of mine. Ina osi me is martyrion, that they should be to me for a testimony, a witness, martyr. That's what that martyr is, a witness. Oti ego orixa, that I dug, ego, the ego, that I dug this well, freer tuto. Dia tuto eponoma se to onoma to topu akinu, freer orkiz mu, and that's Beersheba. Because of this, the name of that place was named Beersheba, or well of the oath. Oti aki omosen amphoteri, for there both swore by an oath.